Have you ever wondered where the personal computer, an everyday tool we take for granted, originated from? It all started with the Electronic Numerical Integrator and Computer, or ENIAC for short, which was the first programmable computer. This behemoth of technology filled an entire room and was far from what we'd recognize as a computer today. As technology advanced, so did the size of these machines, shrinking down to fit on top of our desks. This shift was made possible by a revolutionary invention: the microprocessor. The first microprocessor was crafted by Intel in the early 70s, a company that would later become a giant in the industry. This tiny chip, no bigger than a fingernail, was the engine that powered these new, smaller machines. This was just the beginning, the spark that ignited the evolution of the personal computer. The stage was set for what would become a technological revolution, transforming our lives in ways we could hardly imagine. Before we continue, remember to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more content like this. Now, let's delve into the fascinating world of the early computer hobbyists. Following the advent of the microprocessor, a group of enthusiasts in Silicon Valley formed the Homebrew Computer Club in 1975. This wasn't just a gathering of tech hobbyists, it was the birthplace of many key innovations and companies. Steve Wozniak, a member of this club, would go on to create the Apple I computer, pioneering a new era in personal computing. These hobbyists were driven by a shared belief in the potential of personal computers and a vision that one day these machines would be accessible to everyone. They tinkered, they experimented, and they shared their knowledge, laying the groundwork for the personal computer revolution. Little did they know, they were setting the stage for the birth of software and the digital revolution that was about to unfold. If you're enjoying this journey through the history of personal computers, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more. And now, let's dive back into our story. As the hardware for personal computers was being developed, there was another side to this technological revolution that was equally important: software. In the beginning, programming these early machines was a complex task, reserved only for those with advanced technical knowledge. But as computers became more mainstream, the need for software that was easy to use and understand became apparent. This led to the birth of programming languages like BASIC and C, which made software development more accessible. Soon, developers were creating applications that could do everything from word processing to graphic design, opening up a world of possibilities. The software revolution was in full swing, and it was about to change everything. This new wave of software not only made computers more user-friendly, but it also paved the way for the development of operating systems, setting the stage for the battle to come. Now that we have a computer, what exactly makes it tick? The answer lies in the operating system. This invisible maestro orchestrates our digital interactions, making the complex simple. In the early days, Microsoft threw its hat in the ring with MS-DOS, a text-based system that laid the groundwork for what was to come. Meanwhile, Unix was emerging as a powerful force. Developed in the late 60s, Unix's influence permeated the tech world. It was a foundation, a starting point, from which countless other systems would evolve, including the open-source champion, Linux. But the most publicized battle has been between Microsoft Windows and Apple's Mac OS. These titans of tech have been locked in a dance of innovation for decades, each pushing the other to new heights. Windows' versatility against Mac's design prowess, creating a dynamic landscape of competition and progress. These operating systems not only fueled competition, but also pushed the boundaries of what personal computers could do. While software was evolving, so was the hardware. Ever heard of the microprocessor wars? When it comes to microprocessors, the tiny brains behind the operation of a computer, a fierce rivalry emerged. Advanced Micro Devices, or AMD, stepped into the ring to challenge the reigning heavyweight Intel. AMD had been around since the late 60s, but it was in the mid-80s that they truly began to make waves. They developed their own version of Intel's 8086 microprocessor, setting the stage for a clash of technology titans. Both companies vied for the upper hand, pushing to create faster, more efficient chips. The rivalry was intense, the stakes high. Each new microprocessor released by AMD or Intel marked another salvo in this high-tech war. The result? An incredible acceleration in technological advancement. This fierce competition led to rapid advancements in processing power, forever changing the landscape of personal computing. From offices to homes, personal computers found their way into another important place: our schools. But how did this transition happen? In the late 70s, computers began to gradually infiltrate the education sector. Initially, their presence was limited to computer labs, where students were introduced to the basics of computing. However, the true potential of these machines in education was far greater than just teaching students how to code. By the 90s, the value of computers as educational tools was widely recognized. They became conduits for research, offering students access to vast amounts of information at their fingertips. Moreover, they provided a platform for interactive learning, making education more engaging and personalized. However, this transition wasn't without challenges. Ensuring equal access to computer technology across socioeconomic divides was and remains a significant hurdle. Despite these difficulties, the benefits of integrating computers into education are undeniable. The incorporation of personal computers in education marked a significant milestone, shaping the future of learning and knowledge dissemination. From room-sized machines to portable laptops, the journey of the personal computer has been remarkable. We've seen the birth of these magical machines, the evolution of operating systems from MS-DOS to Linux, the fierce competition between AMD and Intel in the microprocessor wars, and the transformative impact of computers in our education systems. The history of personal computers is a testament to human ingenuity and the relentless pursuit of innovation. It makes you wonder, doesn't it, what the next chapter in the story will be?